unicorn, soaring through the stars, delivering the rainbows all around the world. Space unicorn.
Hey guys, it's BreyerTasticOne here, and today I am going to be doing a tutorial on how to etch a Breyer model horse. You will need a craft knife, or you will need one of these like scraper foil things. You get them in those scraper foils. I prefer to use this one because I can do better detailing than what I can do with the craft knife, but it's completely up to you. You can get proper etching knives. If you have one of them lying around, I would use it, but if you don't, it really doesn't matter because these work just as well. You will also need a Breyer model horse. I prefer to start off with smaller scale models, so I'm going to be using this stablemate, because then if you mess it up, you haven't spent so much money on the model where you would have if you use like a traditional model and mess it up, but it's completely up to you. If you want to use a traditional, I would personally use a beaten up model or buy a cheap one off eBay. I've got two models because I'm going to start off showing you the techniques on this one. So yeah, and then I'm going to move on to my other model. Okay, so first off I'm going to be showing you how to etch before I get started on the proper model. Okay, before starting, decide on what you want to do, because if you scratch away the paint and then decide you don't want to do that, you can't take it back. I mean, you could try to paint it back up, but you probably wouldn't get the same, well, like the exact same colour, so take time on it. There's no need to rush. This is how I like to hold it. I like to hold it as if it's a pen, because by doing it this way you can lean on the horse and you'll find that it's much easier to control what you're doing, and I find it more comfortable and it's just easier all together. Okay, so I'll show you how to do it with this first. Okay, so using a craft knife, all you're going to do is put the blade on your model horse and scratch away at the paint. Like so. Make sure when you're scratching off the paint you don't do it too hard, because if you do it too hard you'll leave dent marks on your horse and it will show up. So just lightly scratch away at your model horse, scraping away the paint. It might sound as if I'm pressing really hard to scrape away the paint, but I'm really not. Okay, so that is how you do it with a craft knife. I'm not going to do any more with the craft knife. I'm going to be using this because I prefer it. Okay, so if you want to do finer lines, like to mark out what you want to expand on, use the tip of your blade. Do it here. And as you can see there, that is a finer line. But if you want to make thick lines like this, use the side of your blade, like so. Do it here. And then again just wipe away the excess, like so. Okay, so once you have got hold of the basics, you're ready to start on your proper model horse. You may want to use a reference photo if you want a more realistic look. I had one that I was following in some parts, but right now I don't need it. So using the same techniques as I showed you on the practice model, you're going to start lightly scratching away. I like to start off by working on one of the back hind legs, then working my way onto the other side, and then working my way up to like the face. As you can see, I've already started on the model. I started before I decided to do a tutorial, but now as you can see I'm working on the other side. So now I'm going to make a line on what I want to expand. So I'm just gonna, because I decided I want to bring it all the way up here, like that. And now what I'm going to do is, using the side of my blade, I am going to expand on that line, just by doing the same techniques as I've showed you on the practice model. So just lightly scratching away at the paint. And then you can like decide on what thickness you want it. This is going all the way onto the other side. then I can go down here because I want this part as well. And then just blow away the excess paint that you've removed. Just wipe it off, and as you can see, what started off as a thin little line to decide on what I wanted to do, I have expanded it using the side of my blade to make that. It doesn't actually take that long to do this, so, because look, I just quickly did that, so you know. So now that I've made this line, I'm going to start bringing it down all the way to this leg, and then I'm going to work my way up. Okay, so that is all I'm going to show you guys, because once you've got hold of the basics, you'll be able to do whatever you want to do on your model. Now that you have all the tips and information you need on how to etch, you will be able to do all sorts of markings. If you found this video helpful, please like or leave a comment. Also, if you have used this tutorial, please make a video of your new fabulous etched custom and put it as a video response to this video. I'd love to see how they have turned out. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, or if you didn't understand something, just ask, I won't mind. So yeah, stay tuned, because next time I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a bitless bridle, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Thanks for watching. I cannot wait to see how your customs turned out. Bye guys!